And I almost forgot to press record. I'm getting so comfortable with streaming with this new setup that I need to remember to press the record button. Anywho, we're gonna get back into the game. Get things heading on.
This place is very dreary. Always another errand to see to. Time to catch myself up on the talk around with a sweep and dust before I think of supper.
I remember when I actually needed money.
Oh, you came, sir. I must confess, I feared you would not.
Uh-huh.
I forget myself. You must be wondering why I asked you here.
Very much so, yes.
I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours, a child with whom I espied you conversing. She is the spitting image of my young master, you see. 'Tis my hope that she might take his place for a time, thereby granting him a reprieve from his sorry situation.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal? Perhaps I ought to be the one to explain.
Young master, I meant no offense.
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not nearly so dire as she makes it sound. I seek only the freedom to leave my own home. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is not so sharp as it once was. Whenever I am absent, she grows terribly distressed. By leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her peace of mind while I attend to matters of my own.
Such as?
Would you be willing to lend your assistance?
I can ask her.
Splendid. Thank you so very much.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl. Would you be so kind as to bring her here?
I mean, I want to see if there's anything to steal. I mean, take. Oh, look, just things lounging about. You really shouldn't leave your stuff just hanging out in the doors, hanging out in just random places. It would be absolutely terrible if someone, just anyone, were to walk in here of their own volition and take things that doesn't belong to them. I mean, how rude where's their mother? Oh, there's the mother. How rude can they be?
You would indulge me in conversation?
Okay.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use.
Should we? Should we really? Okay, where is she? Where is Hannah? Knowing her, she's gonna say yes.
I'm going to go exploring.
Hi, Arisen.
Daphne.
I was hoping you'd come by so I could thank you again for all your help. You really made a difference around here. You wanted to ask me a favor this time. All right. How can I help?
You can say no. It is completely in your rights to say no.
This noble boy wants me to pretend to be him? I'm not sure that'd work. I mean, I don't know the first thing about being a noble. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? It all sounds a bit fishy to me. All right, I'll do it.
I mean, it sounds fishy to me too.
If I'm not very good at it, it's not my fault, okay?
I want to go to Build-A-Bear. If something happens to this poor girl,
I find such solace in. I don't feel safe here.
All this worry was giving me an achy back.
Maybe I'll make myself scarce.
if something happens to this poor girl, I am going to kill everybody in that manor.
My boots. I swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
Everybody. Not one survivor.
In the humdrum of daily life. Another moment. Time to head to market, methinks. Suppose I could visit some place new. Try all I might. I can't get the salt off my skin.
First off, how did you learn? Oh, the.
Oh, someone talked about this.
Is it really like this?
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few.
Look, young master. She's here.
Shouldn't it be some concern that your biggest lookalike is a girl?
Indeed. I could be staring into a mirror. Diana, will you dress her and instruct her in her role?
Is she at least getting paid?
As you wish, young master. This way, if you please, miss.
What a kindness you've done me. Now I can go and fetch a gift for Mother. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. And a flower from Melve seems just the thing. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days would be brighter with a memento of her old home by her bedside.
Couldn't you have just gotten somebody to go fetch the flower?
All is ready, young master. You need only finish your preparations for the journey.
You know, the roads around Melve are supposed to be really dangerous. I heard the safest way to get there is to carry something that reeks of Cyclops with you, because it'll scare all the monsters away.
The lands around Melve are rife with poisonous flora. I'd hoped to pack an antidote for the young master, but the shops had none to spare. 'Tis not only poison the plants inflict, but drowsiness besides. Might there not be a curative that accounts for both?
Well then, I ought to be off, I suppose. I must confess, I feel rather uneasy. This is my first time leaving the city. I only hope I've not forgotten anything of import. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? Let's see. I almost forgot.
Medicine and monster repellent. Medicine, monster repellent. Medicine and monster repellent. Misshapen eye. Okay. I suppose I should have some of this stuff. Hopefully he won't.
Master Sebastian is lacking a few supplies. Shall we gather what springs to mind?
Waking power, detoxifying concoction.
Might as well take a look. Look while you're here, eh? Many thanks.
And the misshapen eye, which I have one in my house. Where is it? Where is it? At least I hope I have a misshapen eye. It's been a while since I killed. Okay.
Would that I could spend all day here. Time to head what's going on in town?
Up this way?
Oh, someone do what about this?
There he is.
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not... You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain these will come in useful. Now, I really must be going. Wish me luck.
Take care, young master.
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall see about procuring you a suitable reward, so pray do come visit us again.
It'll be a couple days. Wait a day or so, then return to the manor. Do we just wait in town?
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Ah, excellent find.
Sir. So. Yeah, I think I just wait a day or two.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Idleness is a luxury.
66 days in game.
Would that I could spend all day here. Cleaning for one too tired?
Oh, someone do what
I'm
about
really
this?
hoping something bad didn't happen.
Home at last.
That was fast.
Welcome home, young master.
Thank you, Diana. I am glad to be back. 'Twas a hard journey, but I found what I sought. A blue sunbright, the sigil of our house. I only hope Mother will be pleased.
A blue sunbright. I thought they were make-believe.
Oh no, they're quite real. Rather rare, though, and particularly to Melv. I'm surprised you've heard of them, to be frank.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated to the Gracious Hand. I asked Sir Kendrick about it. He told me the flower's name.
A picture, you say? How very odd.
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question will have been a donation from this very house. Indeed, the mistress has been very generous in her support of the Gracious Hand over the years.
For true? Oh, I must tell her thank you.
I think I could arrange that. I'm certain my mistress would be delighted.
Yes. Well, as for me, I'm just pleased to be home safe and sound.
All this racket. What's going on? Good gracious, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand. Thank you ever so much for all you've done for us.
What precisely have you told this girl?
Not a word, mistress. I swear it.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the privilege of the nobility to help those who are less fortunate. Now, 'tis getting late. You had best be off.
It's 6 in the morning.
Do be sure to leave the house unseen. And fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may lead you, you may take pride in who you are. Come, Diana. I would speak with you alone. You have some explaining to do.
Uh-oh, I hope she's not in trouble.
What was that all about? Mother seemed awfully perturbed.
I do wonder what that was all about, though I'm not sure we ought to pry.
I cannot say whether our path was the right one, but there's no changing it now.
What's going on?
Doesn't seem right, this.
To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work.
Shush.
Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
I've naught to say to the likes of...
Seems you won't be swayed. A shame, that. Seems you won't be swayed.
I guess we head out.
We unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
And then pawn. Off we go. Oh, I'm almost level. Okay.
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Do my eyes espy an ox cart, faithful companion to weary travelers? What a wonderful coincidence.
Right you are.
Ooh, it's foggy out. Oh, I love a foggy weather. It's so pretty.
I've seen better days.
So very pretty.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we? One
Yes,
should
sir.
think we'll be able to counter whatever comes our way.
I see it as a glad thing. We are well poised to supplement each other's strengths.
Oh, it's so pretty. The game is gorgeous.
Might I interest you in my humble wares?
No.
Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch.
Where the Saurians?
Ice attacks work wonders against their ills.
Let my magic imbue your weapons with the fury of the elements.
One of us has been drenched.
So much more damage. So much more damage.
You would have me lead? Consider it done.
Okay, Cat, where are we headed?
Pray, follow me.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early cooking gets the worm, as they say.
Oh, there are goblins over there. Nicely done, Bjorn.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Where are we going, Cat?
Here, strike with lightning on your side.
Nice, Bjorn.
Would you mind coming over here?
You've my thanks. Go on, take it. I'll not take no for an answer.
This is generally used as a material.
Okay.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Cat, where are you leading us? Hey!
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
You aren't.
My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait right there. strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Okay, get up.
True enough.
One of the targets marked by their master. I could use some help.
Oh, my name's right where it is. Ensure your next attack is no longer.
One of us is too brave.
Ow.
Understood.
Okay.
Now I can report a successful hunt.
I concur.
And
'Twas a battle most fierce.
suppose I can sell it.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
Where are we going, Cat? This way?
'Tis broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Plainly speaking, 'tis a bother. Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it up close.
So the fun begins again, eh, Risen? Focus on finding victory, whatever our destiny.
Understood. Let my magic grant you an elemental.
Gosh, I love Spearhand.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Cat, lead the way.
I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Bjorn.
'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. I can guide you to the place or thereabouts.
What's that? Minotaur. Minotaur. Ooh, okay.
At last, a chance to use this.
Master, are you unharmed? Might we not use their range to our advantage?
Get on. I shall propel you into the air.
Ooh.
I grant you lightning's fangs.
Well, I'll go here to grow just as weary as me.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall.
Very nice. Starting to. Goodbye.
I expect this would fetch a fair sum at market.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
I want to see if he triggers that dialogue for the chess again.
Now then, which way?
Let us examine each path carefully before we decide.
Was there no chest nearby? Well played. Okay. So the opportunity is gone. Lead the way, cat.
Let me get that.
I'm guessing it's short for Catherine. Hello? Where are you going?
Follow me, if you would.
Yes, ma'am. Is this it?
Are you coming, Master? Our path is here.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village?
Yes, sir.
Let's go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place?
How so?
There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather on edge. What could he have seen here to inspire such suspicion?
You best go elsewhere. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
Okay. A. Chest.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
It's another house. No, no house. Nothing over here. There's a rift stone over by.
Is that who I think it is? Aye, I reckon so.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
But I suppose that's neither here nor... What brings you here? Aught you need of me?
Okay.
Well met, sir. How might I be? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
What do you have for sale? Those are expensive. Okay. Really? No. Okay. It's better, but it doesn't look as good, so no. Nothing. There's still nothing? Really? That's odd.
Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
That is super weird. Dried. Good, thank you.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If
Yes.
you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. 'Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Hail! I take it you're the outsider my lord mentioned?
Milord?
How'd he know to expect you? I couldn't tell you. Why not ask him yourself? You'll find him in the manor atop the on-hill.
How did he know I was coming? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Just yonder. Looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredient.
I'm not interested.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most.
Uh-huh.
I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you.
Just what is this village?
If aught about our humble village seems strange to you,
That's 100.
that is easily explained. For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require.
Thieves?
To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate. Which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmaster.
Really?
Is there aught else you care to ask?
do you know of me?
You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect.
Sovereign,
You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent.
And he knows a lot.
In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality in political matters.
Smart.
Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
What's with the sovereign? Arthur.
Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. My apologies. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Tell me about Brass.
Beg pardon? Why would you ask such a thing? A letter? Oh, you've made quite the discovery. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. This letter means to say someone's taken on such a request. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the who or what of the arrangement. I'm sure you understand. Is there aught else you'd care to ask?
Never thee mind.
Aye. Take care, then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Take it, and do with it what you will.
Wait, where is that item I just got? Blades of Pyre.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall...
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care, then.
This looks as if 'twould fetch a hefty sum.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I'm not interested.
What do they keep talking about? Okay. Venture to the east of Veg to uncover what you can of this false origins, then return to Captain Brandt. $800 gold. Why is it still lighting up?
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it to good use. We shall remain here.
Okay. I wish there was a class counter nearby. There is, actually. Okay. Lovely. Okay, we'll wait on that. Grazer's Hood. Thief only. Why is it thief only? Oops. Okay, heading up. I just realized the time. Hold on a second.